Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new, thank you for stopping in. My name is Jessica. I'm a mother of 4, ranging from 18 all the way down to almost 7 here in a couple weeks. In today's video, I'm just going to be doing a little bit of everything. Most of it is going to be in the kitchen because I am ready to start spring cleaning. I've been noticing little things here and there that really need to be organized and wiped down and deep cleaned and whatnot. I didn't really wipe down too much in this video, but there was a good pile of stuff that I ended up getting rid of, and you'll find that out here in a little bit. But it is almost that time of year. Granted, today, what's today? Thursday. It was a snow day for us because thankfully where we live, we finally got snow. It doesn't happen very often. Usually we get like a little dusting or mostly ice, but this year we actually got some snow. So my kids were super excited. They went out and made a snowman and tried sledding down a little bump in our yard. It's not quite a hill, but it worked for them. They had a blast. And then we did the whole hot chocolate thing, and they warmed up by the fire and whatnot. So it was pretty cute. But it was surprising that we actually got the day off. All of us at the high school, if you don't know, I work full time at a high school, but everyone was hoping that we actually got a snow day because last week we thought we were going to get a snow day, but it ended up only being a 2-hour delay because we didn't get as much snow as we thought we were. This time we actually did get a good amount of snow, and hopefully tonight it's going to snow again. The weather app says so, but who can actually believe those things? I always have faith in them, but it never works out usually. But when do you guys start your spring cleaning? I know it's not technically springtime right now, but I usually only have the weekends to be able to do any of the deep cleaning type of stuff, but as well as my daughter having basketball and my son playing basketball, there's not very much time that I am able to do it because I like doing all the deep cleaning when I have time off because my husband picks everything up and keeps the house tidy during the week, which I am so thankful for because then it makes it easier on me to go in and actually deep clean. But when do you guys usually start? I know most people start about April-ish, but I feel like since my house is a pretty good sized house, I should probably start now and just slowly go room by room. So this one is mostly in the kitchen, like I said. It's not a whole lot of different items that I did, but it was a good start. And it definitely gave me motivation to keep going. And I'm hoping that it gives you motivation to even get one thing done today when you see this. But let me know down in the comments.
I'd run 1,000 miles if I could run with you. And from what I have heard, you do the same thing too. I wanna say forever, we could be good together. Guess misery loves company. Better too late than never. You know we could do better. So take a chance and run with me. Everywhere we go, we turn to
Now that I'm just about done with underneath the sink, I'm going to do a before and after photo of each side of the cabinet that I'm working on. Like I said, it's not a huge difference, but it definitely looks a lot nicer, and I'm able to see everything and where it's supposed to go. But next, I'm going to be moving on to putting the few dishes away that I did have. And my boys, since they're older, they unload and put away the dishes from the dishwasher. So whatever hand washing dishes that we do, we normally put those ones away just because there's not very many. But we don't like using or putting our pots and pans in there, or the bigger items that just won't fit in there. Those are the ones that we mostly hand wash. So I wanted to make sure to put those away because I knew that I was going to be moving on to the fridge and taking out all of the leftovers. I don't know about you guys, but does your family actually eat all of the leftovers? I don't know what it is, but for some reason, I have a really hard time with leftovers. My oldest son, he'll eat them every single day. He loves them. It's quick and easy. Honestly, he's kind of lazy and doesn't really know how to cook, but he also doesn't have the motivation at this time. He knows how to make easier stuff, but if there's leftovers, he'll just grab them and warm them up and then take them right back to his room in order to eat and do whatever he does. But this day, I was struggling because we haven't been putting the date of the food onto the leftovers. And mind you, if you've been here for a while, but if you haven't, my husband works for an adult foster home, and I used to work in kind of the same thing, but it's more of a group home setting. And the rule is, by our state, after 3 days, the leftovers have to be thrown away. And I worked there for 13 years before I switched over to the high school. So in my brain, I feel like it only lasts 3 days before it gets all gross and all the bacteria and stuff starts growing on it. And so that's what I want to start doing. But we don't have little labels, and I always hated having the labels on the containers at work because not everyone knows or does a very good job of cleaning, and I would always have to peel off wet, nasty label stickers off of the containers. So I don't want those on my containers. But I did come up with an idea, and I know it sounds probably super easy or whatever, but my brain has never thought of it before. But on Ziploc bags and stuff, I always use a permanent marker to put the date on there or the day or whatever it is. But on the glass containers, I used a dry erase marker, and I've been starting to write on the side of the glass container, and that way it comes off easily and it won't stain the lid because I don't know for sure how well it'll come off of there. So I'm hoping if I keep doing that, then it'll become a routine again, and then I won't have to deal with all of these dishes that I'm coming up with because pasta was getting all watery and gross, and we had mashed potatoes and gravy, which I need to stop keeping in my fridge just because no one actually warms them up and eats them, which is kind of a bummer. But at the same time, we buy so many potatoes because we love them. We will eat them a whole bunch of different ways. Okay, well, my kids will only eat them a few different ways, but there's a lot of options to do with potatoes, and it's filling, even though they aren't the best for you. But my family loves them, so we always have potatoes in our house, and the super easy noodle pastaroni type of things, because we go quick and easy. We are not super healthy people. We like eating somewhat healthy food, but I don't even have time for any of the fancy stuff. But I do want to start a garden this summer. I tried last year, but it didn't really work out. So I have to rethink it this year, and hopefully it'll work out better. But I need to get in the habit of dealing with my fridge, because here in a moment you will see all of the nasty that was just dried and stuck onto the shelves, and then I lifted up the glass and it was even grosser. But I'm going to stop talking for a minute and take a drink because I got something stuck in my throat. And then I will check back in here in a few minutes.
I should slow it down, take it easy. I just keep on staring at my phone. Yeah, my head's spinning, heart's racing, knowing that you could give me a call. I lay awake at night because all I seem to think about is you. I don't know what to do. Do I want this too much? I know I have burned you once before. You can chew me up and spit me out if you don't wanna see me anymore. But I just wanna try it, because all that I can think about is you. And I don't know what to do. Can I stay for a while? 'Cause I don't know any better. I should say something clever, but I can't think whatsoever. Because my logic's out the window when I'm sitting next to you. Go ahead and break my heart if you want to, but stay for a while if that's okay with you. Am I a crazy person, maniac? 'Cause I just wanna jump right in with you. And I don't care about the consequences. I think you know that too. Just give me one more try, and I promise I will never let you down. 'Cause you're all that I see now. Can I stay for a while? 'Cause I don't know any better. I should say something clever, but I can't think whatsoever. Because my logic's out the window when I'm sitting next to you. Go ahead and break my heart if you want to, but I'll stay for a while if that's okay with you. 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 I should slow it down, take it easy. I just keep on staring at my phone. Yeah, my head's spinning, heart's racing, knowing that you could give me a call. I lay awake at night because all I seem to think about is you. Can I stay for a while? 'Cause I don't know any better. I should say something clever, but I can't think whatsoever. Because my logic's out the window when I'm sitting next to you. Go ahead and break my heart if you want to, but I'll stay for a while if that's okay with you.
Okay, so now everything is wiped down and I'm just trying to put everything back into the fridge where it belongs and kind of organize it a little bit to make it easier to put new stuff away. And when I go grocery shopping here in like a week or two, then I'll be able to put stuff into the fridge and have it be where it goes. My husband does little trips during the week I think he goes maybe once or twice a week during the week. And then when we get paid is when I do a big shopping trip. But I have been noticing that I like doing pickup orders because then I'm not in the store looking at everything and trying to buy even more stuff that we don't technically need. And so I feel like I'm saving money by doing it, but I like to do it a lot. And that's what gets me also. But I've been doing better. But after we get done with putting everything back into the fridge, I saw on the internet, I think, that you can make a paste in order to clean your oven. So I tried it. It was baking soda and some water. And you make a paste out of that. And then you smear it all over the spots on that are in your oven that you want to have it clean pretty well and whatnot. And mind you, I don't clean out my oven too often, maybe once every 4 to 5 months, and that's not good at all. But as you can see here, I'm making that paste. I kind of messed up the first time or two. But you smear it on the darker, thicker, cooked on food that's on the bottom of your stove. And then you use vinegar and you spritz the baking soda paste. And then it starts to activate and start bubbling and everything. Well, it said to let it sit for about 15 minutes. And I did. But no. I think my oven was way too dirty for that. So I ended up, see, I'm just kind of putting it everywhere. But then I realized that I did not make enough because I couldn't cover the glass part of the door. So I ended up having to make some more of the paste. And then I ended up spraying it down with the vinegar. But like I was saying, it did not work. I don't clean my oven enough in order for that to work. So I ended up spraying it with Easy Off, which I hate the smell of just because it is super strong. Even the fume-free kind, I can still smell it, and I don't know, mom scent or something, I don't know, but it bothers me. So I don't like using it all the time. But honestly, it's one of the best things that actually cuts down on the grease and works. And so I'm hoping eventually I can find something else that will work. But I need to just deep clean it a couple times and then just stick with it. But we also have, you'll see here in a second, in the bottom oven that there's this mat that's at the bottom of the oven. I need to get one for the top oven so that way I don't have that issue as much, and then I'll only have a little bit of the stuff to clean off. But I haven't gotten one because I don't ever think about it, honestly, until I clean the oven, and then it's like, oh yeah, I need to buy another one of those, and I don't do it. Let me know if you're like that also, but I seem to do that a lot. But if you have any other recipes or other ways that will cut down the grease and grime on the bottom of the ovens and then clean it up easier, I would greatly appreciate it if you put it down in the comments so that way I could try it, because I don't like using the heavy chemicals, but the chemicals work the best so far that I have been able to find. So let me know down below if you got any other ideas.
I thought you didn't want to hang with me, just not your kind of thing. You'd rather sit under your favorite tree. That's how it seemed to me, but I dared you and I dared to lose, just so I could be with
as you can tell, I already sprayed the easy off and I set the timer for 1 hour. And I know that it said on the back of the can at least a couple hours, but I was going to use the ovens later on for dinner. And so I just was trying to pretty much get most of the greasiness out of the oven. I should have sprayed it right before I went to go lay down, and that way it could sit through the night, and then I'm pretty sure that would get most of it. But I wanted to at least get a little bit of a head start on my spring cleaning. I know it's not spring yet, but in my head, I feel like if I start now, then I could probably be done, hopefully. Mind you, I have 5 bedrooms in this house, but one is just a storage room, which I pretty much have under control. There's some things that I would like to go through again and situate just because I haven't been using them or my family hasn't been using them, and I need to cut down on like baby clothes that I kept from my kids, because it's very hard for me to declutter that type of stuff. But when it's just sitting in a closet in a bag that you never see, I don't need to keep a whole bunch of them. I can get rid of most of them and then just keep like 3 or 4 outfits from each child, and that's still 12-ish outfits, which is a pretty good amount for someone that's not even going to do anything with them anyways. Which then in my head, I feel like there's not a point in keeping them anyways, but it's the memories, and I guess a couple of them wouldn't be too bad to keep just because I think it's the sentimental value of it, and just looking back and remembering how tiny my children were at one time. So I don't know. It'll eventually be on the to-do list, but for now I just started with the couple of the main things that were in the kitchen that I knew for sure needed at least be wiped down a little bit because it had been a while. This is the water that I used to rinse out the sponge while I was doing it. You can't really tell unless you look in the sink, and then it had a yellowish tint to it, but I was trying to show something. So lastly, I'm gonna go through the living room and pick up everything. Like I said, it was a snow day, so my kids were outside at this time for the second or third time, but I figured it was a good time to do my favorite thing. I think this one has to be one of my favorite things, I should say, is vacuuming the floor. I don't know what it is, but I love seeing all the dirt and the dust that ends up in the little container, and it always just makes my area feel cleaner, and I love seeing the carpet lines. My carpet is older. It's like 12 years old, so I know it's filthy. I shampoo it all the time, and every single time the water is disgusting. But it's so satisfying seeing all of the dirt that you do get, or at least for me anyways. So I figured I may as well do this while my kids are outside enjoying the snow and just not being cooped up in the house or in a school building or whatever, even though they love seeing their friends. But my kids like to be outside, and I'm okay with that because they were all together. Well, almost all of them. 3 out of the 4. So it was pretty good day for them and for me, because once they came in, we ended up doing dinner, and then they played a little bit more video games, and we watched a movie, and then I straightened up the kitchen, and then it was time to start settling down for the evening, and they got all situated and just slowly fell asleep. And so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, since we have tomorrow off also, that they will sleep in. I know the boys will, but the girls, they very rarely sleep in past 6. Like this morning, they were up at 5:30, and so I definitely need to try to go to bed a little bit earlier, but I always struggle when my husband is gone, and so I don't know how well that's gonna actually go, but I wanted to let you know that I'm so very thankful for you stopping in. Even if you aren't happy with this video, I'm just glad that you at least checked it out and stopped by. I know I'm not going to be for everyone, but if you did enjoy this, please like, subscribe, and comment your favorite cleaning area, your favorite area to clean. Sorry. Mine, I think, would have to be any room with carpet. But I do enjoy cleaning my room just because it's where I like to hang out at night and I get to relax. But again, thank you for stopping by, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.